Alright, so we got a video on this Righteous Fire Summoner build, and so it's going to work like any normal Righteous Fire build, and it's going to work like any normal Summoner build. So the big item here that really makes this build shine is the Scourge, which is an already expensive item, so this build isn't cheap. We have the 70% increased minion damage if you have hit recently, and a big thing is the increases in reductions to minion damage also affects you. So I have 250 plus 70, so that's 320% increased damage modifier, and that's a global, so that affects everything, including Righteous Fire. So in overall, it probably increases my Righteous Fire damage by a good 33% more damage. I tested this with a friend, and it's pretty nice, I gotta say. So I get as much minion damage on everything. So 15% here, shit ton of dexterity, strength. These gloves have been with me since the dawn of time, and it's pretty much the only way I've been able to get this build going, because it's so hard to get dexterity on the tree. You'd have to invest so much to go out of your way. 2 points, and those 2 points are so important, getting all your life nodes. So Righteous Fire builds, you know, you get all the life, you get all the regen. This one's for block, and so all the life, this is pretty good too. Maximum endurance charges, so then I have like a total of 7, and it's really nice because you get minion damage, you get max life, you have damage over time, so that's like a 3-way triple stack on Righteous Fire damage, which is pretty sick. I regret not having more life, but I chose to get for more damage, because, you know, why not? I like damage. And I'm actually still surprised this build is working as well as it does. But I do have a lot of defensive setups, so I think the carry is Enfeeble for sure. Enfeeble Blasphemy, the staple of a lot of builds, makes this less likely to get hit. If you do get hit, it doesn't hurt. And in addition to that, I have armor, endurance charges, and then also a block. So with roomies, 75, 59, it's pretty sick. I don't really get hit often already with Enfeeble. I barely get hit at all. So with breaches, it's like my life does not go down at all. Alright, so Righteous Fire, any normal setup. With Spectres, 6-link Spectres, this bitch costed me a lot. Okay. Enduring Cry, Stone Golem. So we'll go ahead and demonstrate this for a little bit. And so clear speed is nice. I mean, it might not be as crazy as some of the super crazy builds, because I'm limited as fast as my movement speed and attack speed from shield charge. But there's Esh. Alright. And you kind of just fly around, not really carrying too much. The only thing you really need to do is every now and then you press W, every now and then you press Q, every now and then you press 1, 2, 3, because that makes it so that you take even less damage, and you just shield charge around until everything dies, basically. So like, clear speed with Spectres are already awesome. With Righteous Fire, it's even better. And you're also tanky as shit. So, if you're like a summoner that's tired of being susceptible to pretty much every single type of damage in the game, then maybe this is for you. Alright, so now that I showed that, I'll go ahead and show the Sulphur Waste map with elemental weakness, because with 7 endurance charges you can do that shit easy, and the rest doesn't affect us. Good quant. Alright, so resistances pretty shitty, but you probably only need, alright, so 86% with 7. Yep, perfect. Okay, oh wait, this one's Arrow the Obelisk, big whoop. Oh. Yeah, the only thing is elemental weakness. You have to make sure your endurance charges are up, or else I'm dead. So the boss should be up. Wait, where's the boss? There you go. So hardcore breach. Yeah, Sulphur Waste map. I've also done the boss that does the ice crash, and he's also pretty easy. I was kind of hoping for him to kind of show off how tanky this build is, because each one of his hits would probably do maybe 2,000 damage to me with all my endurance charges and feeble and everything. Granted, no damage modifier back then, but it is what it is. What else can I talk about for this build? So, shield charge. I guess I can go over the skill tree a little bit more. Elemental Equilibrium is applied with shield charge. I also get Fortify that way, so that's another layer of defense. And then Righteous Fire, so yeah. So overall, it's a pretty fun build, because, you know, you just turn this on, just run around, and you're just like, wow, look at me. I never died to anything, because I'm so tanky, and I do so much damage with my minions and everything. So overall, I had a lot of fun making this build. It probably took me 3 characters before I got to this level, because there were a lot of complications and a lot of trial and error. But Unending Hunger is probably the most awesome thing ever for breaches. And yeah, it's a pretty simple build. Just no one's really thought about combining the two, Righteous Fire and minions. But thanks for watching.